SWB audio capture, not registered. SWB audio capture, not registered.
The playoffs before they got through to the last 16. These clubs don't want to do that, though. You don't want that extra fixture. You don't want that sweat.
No, you don't, and that's exactly why they'll be wanting those 3 points. And you just know the quality that both of these sides have got. They do also have maybe vulnerabilities defensively, a few frailties, and they'll both be looking to exploit that. So that's just what makes it such an interesting game. But yet, of course, 3 points is vital tonight.
It's a bit of a landmark fixture as well. It is Chelsea's 100th home game in the Champions League. Although there is a curiosity in that fact, in that 98 of them have been on this pitch. One of them, in the COVID times, was played in Seville. That was when they played Porto. It was in the quarterfinals, wasn't it? Towards the end of the 2021 campaign. Barcelona backed by a full complement of visiting supporters, and I dare say there will have been a few of them in this stadium less than a week ago, because in the Women's Champions League, Chelsea played Barcelona at Stamford Bridge last Thursday. That finished 1-1. Incidentally, so did the Under-19 UEFA Youth League fixture between these clubs just this afternoon. Chelsea 5 games unbeaten. They've only lost 1 of their last 10. That was a surprise defeat in the Premier League. Maybe not a surprise the way the league's going. At home to Sunderland last month. Barcelona are 4 games unbeaten. But a bit more than that, they scored 14 goals along the way. 4 in both of their last 2.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
And Hansi Flick. So to the team news. The Chelsea lineup shows 5 changes from Saturday's Premier League win away to Burnley, with returns to the starting 11 for Wesley, Malo Gusto, his 100th game for the club, Moises Caicedo, Alejandro Garnacho, and the 18-year-old sensation Estevao, a scorer in Chelsea's last 2 Champions League fixtures. The most intriguing thing about the way the team will set up is that there is no record.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Another battle that will be really good to watch will be Lamine Yamal up against his Spanish international colleague,
Sanchez,
Marc Cucurella.
Gusto versus Fana, Charoba, Cucurella,
It's a wonderful sight.
Moses
A full Stamford
Caicedo,
Bridge.
Luis Jones, Estafo,
In the heart of West London, not far from the bright lights of the West End. But if you want theatre, this is where to be for this one.
Pedro Neto, Garnacho, Barcelona, Joan Garcia,
It will be Chelsea. Familiar colours,
Tony,
blue with the
Arujo,
White Sox
Rabasi,
to get the action started.
Balde, Eric Garcia, Frank de Jong, Lamine Yamal,
So Enzo Fernandez
Fermin
has the
Lopez,
first kick of the night. Back
Torres,
to
and
goalkeeper
Robert
Robert Sanchez, who will play it long and
Whiskey.
get that ball up into Barcelona territory.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
See where he feels Trevor Chalobah has made contact with him. The Chelsea fans are making their feelings clear. They feel this was a bit over the top from Lewandowski. His foot was stood upon. Was it his foot or did it go a bit higher? Just got the bottom of the shin, hasn't he? I don't think it was entirely necessary from Chalobah. I also don't think he really warranted the hop up in the air from Lewandowski.
No, it was a little bit clumsy, wasn't it, from Trevor Chalobah? Obviously, Lewandowski's come in short and he's followed him in there. I don't think there was any need to go down as he did, but Chalobah's certainly just showing him that he's there.
As he did go up and then down. A springboard momentarily. Reece James starting in midfield. Might not stay there. This Chelsea team is so fluid. They mix and match all over the field.
Yeah, I think the positive as well was that they could manage his minutes against Burnley. He was able to come off and make sure that he's fully fit. But yeah, like you say, so fluid, can play it right back. He often inverts into midfield anyway.
Malo Gusto. Just got himself a little bit of room. Blocked by Balde. Chelsea corner. First glimpse of Estevao taking on the fullback.
And you can just see straight away, as soon as he gets on the ball, that the Chelsea fans roar because they just expect something to happen.
Looking short to Garnacho. Garnacho didn't get the lift.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
It's been scored.
Cheers.
Fernandez away celebrating,
Cheers,
but now the
wow.
referee's whistle has gone. And he's given handball.
Handable.
He wasn't waiting for any sort of VAR check on that. He'd seen it for himself. Well, let's see.
Yeah, I think the
Late goal at Turf Moor at the weekend took him on to 5 goals for the season. Sanchez closed by Lewandowski. It's James.
Oh,
One pass too many. Barcelona are in.
Barcelona.
Ferran Torres has missed the target.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Scarcely believable.
Very big miss.
Chelsea get away with one.
I think
Oh, they massively get
James
away with one guy. Chelsea obviously trying to play the ball out
just
from the
gave
back.
a
We know
blind
that Barcelona
pass.
like to have that aggressive press from the
Oh, his
front.
pass
They
was
do
just
brilliant to win the ball
intercepted.
back, and when it falls to Torres, a good touch inside, and you
That
just
was so
expect it
close.
to just go into that
Ferran
far corner.
Torres
Just gets it all wrong, doesn't he? Really poor from Barcelona
had
perspective.
the shoot to
Chelsea
slide.
let off.
Hansi Flick and his coaching staff have reactions that tell the story. Within the space of 2 minutes, Chelsea's top scorer has one in the net, but it's ruled out. Barcelona's leading marksman should have had one in the net, and it would have counted.
Next. He was
Scored
one
in his
on one
last 2
with the
Champions League
goalkeeper.
games, and he scored 4 in his last 4 altogether. Balde couldn't thread it.
Throw in,
Fancy throw.
just throw in.
And if it carries on like this, something happening at the end of every attack. Luis James has to go backwards.
With James. For fun.
Sanchez made sure. Got a bad ball out actually to Esteval. Mendes brings in Garnacho for Correa's winning. Correa's ball across caused a bit of a problem for
Throw
Kubasi.
in, just throw in.
Corner prevented by Koundé.
It's
Just throw
exactly what we
in.
expected, though. Both sides look so
7
dangerous going
minutes in,
forward, and
0-0.
defensively they
Barcelona
do look like
chess.
they could make
0-0.
mistakes.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Check the numbers, who are promising goals.
Throw
Chelsea have scored in
in Kukurea.
all of their last 19 European games. Let's not forget they were in a different competition last season, winning the Conference League. Barcelona have scored in every one of their last 24 in the Champions League. This controlled by De Jong. Caicedo. Reece James urged to shoot, so he does. Wasn't a
Nice shot
connection
from
either, but
James.
low and straight into the clutches of Juan Garcia.
Caicedo does brilliant, manages to keep the ball in and spot Reece James just on the edge of the box. It's a great first touch, which allows him to shoot, but it's straight at the keeper.
0-0. 8 minutes.
Fernandes accepts the referee's explanation as to why he's given the free kick to Barcelona. Balde
Balde.
forced it through the middle. Ferran Torres. And Augusto didn't know where it was coming. Down to earth again.
Blind
When he
pass.
feels James can get rid of that. Pedro Neto.
Pedro Neto. 1 versus 2.
Space that both teams get going forward.
And
Koundé sorts out the threat of Garnacho.
Oof.
Ferran Torres will give chase.
That is
Augusto will stay in front. Oh, then got in a bit of a
throw in,
mix-up.
just throw in.
Barcelona fans enjoyed that.
What is her?
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Having a suspension at the weekend due to being sent off at Celta Vigo. Good day.
Kunde.
Stenzo Fernandez. Lamine Yamal now. Heading into full flight, wanting the return. Keeping the ball alive for Barca. It's Lewandowski. Ferran Torres.
Barcelona.
Neto voices his displeasure.
Yeah, I think it was obviously given for a high foot when he's saying he won the ball. It wasn't up there, but yeah, it's so competitive, isn't it, between both sides?
Then Eric Garcia's foot was higher.
Yeah.
Garcia, who's only just returned to the team at the weekend between September and November with a knee injury. William Chesley's been deputising. Arsenal keeper would have popped a bit if he'd started tonight. In. Soto's there, he was anticipating the touch on.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Neto. Rauho takes it away from his goalkeeper and away from Neto. Lewandowski. Free kick goes against Barcelona. Gusto. Stivao. James. A little slip as he tried to play the pass. To Fermin Lopez. Correa's pursuing. There is a ball out to Ferran Torres. Ferran wanted it quickly returned. Lamine Yamal. Garcia. The Manchester City man playing with face protection. In towards Fermin. He's gone down as Sanchez gets the ball. I think he did get to the ball first for the chance of scoring.
He did. It's good play from Barcelona. The dink just in behind. Chelsea's defence is not enough on that. It's a lovely ball in though, isn't it? Just into a really nice area, and he does get there first. There's a slight nudge from Chalobah, but I don't think there's enough.
That will be the view of the referee, backed up by his video assistants. Chalobah was never in any doubt. Standard challenge to get the ball.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
John.
Chalobah. Fermin Lopez. Lamine Yamal.
Lewandowski. Terus James. (14 minutes 0-0). 14 minutes 0-0. Mhm. Wednesday's Fofana. Robert Coquelin.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
That was a serious clearance from Sanchez. De Jong. Free kick Eds Garcia. De Jong. Araujo. Dan Araujo. Conde. Throw in Chelsea. Pedro Neto. Which Ferran Torres. Caicedo. Rich James. De Jong. Throw in Chelsea.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Chelsea is playing very well. James. Fofana. Chelsea. Still in defense, James. Charoba. Conde. Eric Garcia. Moses Caicedo. Rich James. Gusto. Rich James.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
James.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Lewandowski. Arujo. Conde. Garcia. Lopez. Barcelona. Throw in Barcelona. Throw in Barcelona.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Conde Julian. Femin. Rich James. Cheers. Fernandez Enzo. Cheers. Arujo. Garcia. Balde. Barcelona. Interception from Augusto. Estavo. Fernandez. Garnacho. Yes, people watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. Torres. Look Fofana. Cheers. Estavo. Guys from Kubasi. Throw in Cheers. Balde. Rich James. Cheers Fofana. Charoba. Cheers. Still 0-0. Yes, still 0-0.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Pedro Neto. Chelsea 1, Barcelona 0. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Wow. That was a good cross from Kukurea. I think it is an own goal.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Bad day. Garcia. Arujo. Kukurea. That is Konde Yamal. Yes. Recovery from
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Chelsea offside. Aljo. Konde. Fernandes. Garcia tackle, recovery from Yamal. Garcia. Lopez. Charoba. Throw in Barcelona. Frank Dion. Balde. Garcia. Interception from Caicedo. Romanowski. Caicedo. Augusto. Chelsea. Fofana. Chelsea. Augusto. Caicedo. Balde.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Lamine Yamal. Fernandez, Enzo, Estavio, Eric Garcia, Estavio, Ubasi, offside Chelsea, offside Chelsea, offside. Ubasi, Balde, De Jong, Lopez, Yamal, Barcelona, Yamal, Tuquera, Chelsea goal kick. Chelsea still pushing. 1-0 Chelsea 1, Barcelona 0. Chaloba.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Barcelona slow in. De Jong, Kubasi, Arujo, Conde, Eric Garcia, Yamal, Cuquea, Garnacho, Chelsea. Throw in Chelsea. Those watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and also like. Throw in Chelsea.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Garcia, Fofana, Chelsea Fofana, Robert Sanchez, Moise Caicedo, Marco Correa, Garnacho, Caicedo, Conde, Young, Lopez, tackle from Augusto, Caicedo recovery, Moses Caicedo, Gusto, Chelsea, Estava, Chelsea, Neto, Chelsea, Garnacho, offside Chelsea.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Pulling his shirt. Easy yellow card for the ref. He's done well, Augusto. Speak about Chelsea off the ball, he's certainly been the one recovering well, pressing.
Recent Premier League game against Wolves, he finally scored his first Chelsea goal, his first goal for anybody. 165 senior appearances for Lyon and Chelsea without scoring. Then nearly scored at Burnley at the weekend. He nearly made it 2.
Kubasi,
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Barcelona, Balde, Kubasi, Garcia, Arijo, Garcia, Kubasi, Balde, Kubasi, recovery from Robert Sanchez. 41 minutes.
Rossi. She's told to come and get it by Cucurella. He didn't have to. Cole Palmer watching on. He will be back in action soon
SWB
for
audio
Chelsea.
capture, not registered.
Been out since September. First a groin injury and now a broken toe. Don't think he'll feature against Arsenal this coming Sunday either, but maybe the weekend after that. Maybe the midweek after that. There is a full programme in England of Premier League next midweek. Foul goes against Lewandowski. Chalobah left on the floor.
Yeah, you can see Lewandowski's got his eyes on Chalobah. It's only a slight push, but enough to knock him down.
Rashford waits for his chance for Barcelona tonight. 6 goals against Chelsea in his past. He's got 6 for Barcelona so far since joining, at least for this season, from Manchester United. Seems to be a move that he needed, and it's suiting him.
Yeah, it really is, and you know, we know the quality's there, don't we? And it was just a case of him finding that again, and it certainly does seem to have suited him.
Correa got there first. Araujo then got him. Araujo's already on a yellow card, and Barcelona are going to go down to 10 players. Cucurella made that happen. Barcelona have lost their skipper. It really is advantage Chelsea now.
Certainly does seem to have suited him.
Correa got there first.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Fernandez. James, an expectant hush descends around the stadium.
Position. Right back, hold the midfield. Just drop in there for now.
Interesting to see Enzo Maresca's reaction straight after that dismissal. He was getting some substitute. Up as though he's already got something planned for the start of the second half. He does not hang around if he sees a tactical tweak that could be made, and Sanchez sees that the ball could be gathered.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
A little bit of a switch off there. Back on in the nick of time, Chalobah. Here's Pedro Neto. How Kabasi wins the ball. It is half
time.
Koundé then was the unfortunate player who bundled the ball into his own net after some great work by Marc Cucurella and then Pedro Neto. And then to compound things for Barca, right at the end of the half, Captain Ronald Araujo sent off for his second yellow card. At half-time, it's Chelsea 1, Barcelona 0.
Let's look at the stats. Goals, of course, 1 Chelsea. Barcelona 0 possession, 48.6 Chelsea, and of course 51.4. That was Barcelona. Shots 7 Chelsea, Barcelona 3. Shots on target only 1 from Barcelona and 2 from Chelsea. Corners 1, 0 Barcelona. Then we have 2 corners from Chelsea.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
What do you think will be the final score? What do you think will be the final score? So when we go to statistics, of course, you can see shots on target 2.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Okay, let's see. You can see shots on target. Shots on target. Chelsea had 2, and automatically off target 3 with 1. Broke shots. Chelsea had 2. Yes, but Barcelona had 1 possession. Finally, this one had 49, the other one 51. Chelsea 49, Barcelona 51. Corner kicks. Barcelona had no corner kick, but Chelsea had 2. Offsides, Chelsea had 5. Then Barcelona only 1. Fouls 7-7. Throw-ins 8-7. Chelsea had 7. 8. Then yellow cards. I think you can see 1-0. Yellow cards. Red cards 1. Goalkeeper saves 1-1. Goal kicks 2-2. So basically that is it. But if you look at the corner kicks plus offsides, it shows you that Chelsea was more attacking than Barcelona. But we hope the second half would be okay, would be better. Let's wait for second half.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Mind, to be honest.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
First half. What do you think second half will be? What is your prediction?
SWB audio capture, not
What is your
registered.
prediction? What is your prediction? Thanks for watching. Where are you watching from? Hey, what do you think will be the score second half? Do you think Barcelona can make a comeback, or Chelsea is too good? What is your prediction?
SWB audio capture,
If you
not
subscribe,
registered.
hey, like, you can subscribe, you can share. We are waiting for second half. Advil. Oh, let's look at some other scores.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
So, halftime, Slavia Prague. Athletic Club 0-0. 47 minutes, Napoli 0, Qarabag FK 0-0. Marseille and Newcastle. Newcastle has 1. Yes, Marseille 0. Then we have Man City and Bayern Leverkusen. Leverkusen has 1 so far. Then automatically Chelsea, Barcelona 1-0 Chelsea. Borussia Dortmund 1, Villarreal 0. Bordeaux 1, Juventus 0. Yo, this is, yeah, this one ended, of course. Ajax 0, Benfica 2, Galatasaray 0, Union Saint Gilloise well, 0-1. Yes, let's look at the standings so far. Bayern Munich has 12 points. 12 points. Then I think you can see Arsenal second with 12 points still. Inter Milan
SWB audio capture, not registered.
12. Newcastle 12. Man City 10. Man City 10. And remember tomorrow, automatically, we're going to see Barcelona versus us. I mean Bayern versus Arsenal. So we'll determine who the boss is. So basically that is it. Top scorers, Victor Osimhen, Galatasaray 6, Erling Haaland 6, Harry Kane 5, Kylian Mbappe 5, Anthony Gordon Newcastle. Then also we have Lautaro Martinez, Inter, Marcus Rashford, Inter, Sandro, Andrade, FK 3, Harvey Barnes, Newcastle 3, Luis Diaz 3, Bayern, Boca, Guruzeta, then Gabriel Martinez 3. So those are the top scorers.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Okay, we are back. We are back. Shit.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Offside. Yeah.
SWB audio capture, not registered. SWB audio capture, not registered.
Nacho. Applause for a little bit of good work by Camacho. He's had to do a lot of that. Long has a way out towards Balde, but well anticipated by Andre Santos. Now James, now Estevao. Taking on Kabasi and getting past him. Oh, magnificent! That's what he's about. Estevao is a shining star. Two-0 Chelsea against 10 men Barcelona. Stunned expressions amongst the travelling supporters. Unconfined joy for the Chelsea fans. They're seeing a wonderful team performance tonight, but in amongst it all, they've got exactly what they really came to see. Something special from that young man.
Oh, this is absolutely
SWB
brilliant from
audio
Estevao, but it
capture,
all starts
not
here. Santos
registered.
filling in that right-back position, wins the ball so well, and when the ball falls to Estevao here, he's got players in and around him. Look at the quick feet, just gets a yard. It's such a tight angle, manages to just smash it past the goalkeeper. It's brilliant from the young superstar.
He scored in 3 Champions League games in a row. He scored 5 in his last 9 all told for Chelsea, only starting 4 of those. And he's made the points that little bit more secure this evening. Chelsea 2, Barcelona 0. Now it feels like a long way back for Hansi Flick's team. Rashford to Lewandowski. Just seeing those two names makes you realise they could get a way back. Yamal. Over to him then. Not able to do anything there. Kukurea. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Three times Barcelona hit back at Club Brugge last time out in this competition. They were never two behind though.
I just don't think you can ever rule out Barcelona, but at the moment they just don't look like they are going to get themselves back into the game. Chelsea, brilliant, both on and off the ball.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
He has been a player sent off in all three Champions League games at Stamford Bridge this season. Chelsea's own João Pedro in the 1-0 win against Benfica, and then Kenneth Taylor early on in the 5-1 win against Ajax. Ajax getting their captain sent off, Barcelona tonight getting their captain sent off. Or should I say getting himself sent off? Esteban goes again. Rick Garcia stays right with him. That's the definition of touch tight. A touch too much, a free kick. They can't handle him.
No, they can't. Just such good feet, great close control, just the way he weaves his body. Well, that's what Chelsea have been so good at, nicking the ball, winning it back straight away. Reece James plays the ball to him, and he's just so positive. His first touch to always forward, and so much power. Goalkeeper doesn't even put his arms towards it. He knows it's past him.
There's the other 18-year-old striking sensation. Same position, right wing, stroke striker, stroke number 10. Being outshot this evening. Alejandro Garnacho's going off, and Chelsea are going to put an actual striker on. Liam Delap to get a run. And Garnacho gets a generous send-off because he has worked well.
He's worked really hard. He's got himself forward at every opportunity, and he's got back and defended and kept his shape. Maybe lacked that end product at times.
So will go wide, and Delap will go down the middle.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Being serenaded as one of Chelsea's own. Lamine Yamal. Barcelona's own. Rashford. Fermin Lopez. That's Frankie de Jong. Fermin Lopez. Run by Caicedo. I've said that phrase more than any other tonight. He hasn't missed time a single one.
No, he hasn't. He's just such a top player, you said, first name on the team sheet. Just the ability that he's got to read the game, the energy that he's got to get across and protect that back line. Can also get forward. You've seen him score corkers as well, but he's just an all-round midfielder. So key for Chelsea.
When we look at Lamine Yamal and think of the impact he made on a major tournament in the European Championships of last year, a star was born. Will it be similar for Esteban in the kit of Brazil at a World Cup?
Chelsea are trying to look after him as well, aren't they? Giving him too many minutes, just making sure that he's drip fed in, but he's ready for these big games.
Meaning financially for a moment. Oh, don't worry, he'll be looked after. Yamal is robbed. Andre Santos wins it, but a free kick goes against him. Explained to him by
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Barcelona change and Rafinha's coming on. Well, that had to happen at some point. Robert Lewandowski goes off, won't be adding to his 105 goals in the Champions League tonight. On comes Rafinha. He was one of the top players in this competition last season. Fermi Lopez goes off as well. Former Chelsea defender Andreas Christensen comes into the game. And it's a mixed reception back. I think the boos are more tongue-in-cheek. The applause is genuine. That's the funny side of a free kick going against him.
It's something different now, isn't it, for Barcelona to have to cope with the lap at a focal point. He obviously will run in behind as well, but certainly a player that they can play up to, and he'll hold on to it and wait for players to be in and around him. But you've still got the pace of those wide players, Neto and Esteban on the other side.
Rafinha. Good to see him back in a Barcelona kit. And he's just got a touch of Neto. It's given away by Eric Garcia. Correa.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Spinning around.
Just isn't giving Yamal a second.
It feels, I think personal's the wrong word, but as the senior player from the Spanish national team, it does feel as though, you're right, he will not be beaten.
No. And he hasn't.
Neto. Came off him, Barcelona's ball. Barcelona just up against it in terms of the scoreline, but they have that record to protect. As in, they've scored in every one of their last 24 Champions League matches. This one in real danger of being the one that ends the run. Robert Sanchez, save-wise, I was going to say he hasn't had much to do. Does he have anything to do?
Yes, they had that big chance early on that they missed. I have to say that.
Esteban. Christensen. Concedes the throw. I think it was only in July when Chelsea supporters got their first glimpse of Esteban when he scored against them for Palmeiras at the Club World Cup. Already in the knowledge that he was making the move to London.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
It's half interested in that. Talking of the Club World Cup, his only Chelsea goal so far came there. Across the Atlantic. Do with one. Sooner the better to get himself settled.
Not registered.
Yamal stopped again by Correa, this time unfairly.
think that was a foul this time. But yeah, if the ball goes past me, the player definitely isn't.
Just to reiterate, he is not on a yellow card. Thought he might have got one earlier, but it was this boss Maresco who was right next to the challenge who got the booking. Do end up winners tonight. It will leave Barcelona on 7 points after 5 games, 3 to play. Now to get a place in the last 16 automatically by finishing in the top 8 in the league phase last season. You needed 16 points, so we take that as a template. Barcelona have to win all of their remaining 3 games. Frankfurt at home, Slavia Prague away, Copenhagen at home. You'd think they'd have a good chance.
Yeah, definitely.
Across to make sure this is genuine from Estevao, who's just old enough to tie his own laces.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Koundé. De Jong. Valde taken out in the ref's view. This James' left arm that comes across, but that's a natural shielding motion. Doesn't make it any less painful for Alejandro Balde. James is bringing his apologies. Rafinha. Comes Sanchez. Made that look easy, and what a good bit of distribution to get Chelsea back up and flying again. It's Pedro Neto, and he is flying. He's got past Kobasi. Pedro Neto stopped by Juan Garcia. Nearly went all the way.
Well, he's been excellent from a central position. He's now out wide on this left-hand side, knows that he's got the pace to get beyond the defence, and it's brilliant. He cuts across the defender, and just as the goalkeeper, Garcia, comes out, you can see he's trying to just lift it.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
It's a good save in the end, narrows the angle down. Lucky that from Neto.
Into the corner. Flicked across. Oh, and it was a turn, a swivel, a shot from Wesley Fofana that went well wide. But he didn't know it as he hit it.
No, he didn't. Again, it's just a mix-up from Barcelona. They don't clear the lines. I think it's Rashford, isn't it? Goes to chest it down. Just falls at Fofana's feet, but can't adjust his feet quickly enough.
Good luck Koundé for the opening goal. There is Jules Koundé again. Dispossessed by Andres Santos. Terrific tackle. And now it's Enzo Fernandez playing it out to Estevao. There's Fernandez. It wasn't the best ball from Estevao. James. That's not bad. It's Delap's header, but it's wide.
Well, Chelsea want more, don't they? It's good build-up play again. This ball out to Estevao is decent. He can't quite wriggle his way through, and then it's just a poor ball back to Fernandez, and he ends up slipping. But as Reece James crosses it in, Liam Delap, we know that he's good at that, getting in between two defenders, but can't generate any power on the header. But Chelsea certainly want more.
Good value for it. In circumstances, perhaps it comes as no surprise, but there's barely been any threat from 10-man Barcelona since half-time.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
There by Chalobah. Neto. Did he hold his run? He's not going to get there ahead of Joan Garcia. Chelsea have beaten Barcelona by a 2-goal margin before, but never more than that. First 3 visits of the Catalans to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 2, Barcelona 0 back in the Fairs Cup in 1966. 3-1 win in 2000, their first Champions League head-to-head. And then 4-2 in March of 2005. The days of Lampard, Terry, Makelele and all. Here's Pedro Neto. Mendes to the left-hand side, played in by Neto. He plays it to Delap. And Delap makes it 3, but it's another one that's not going to stand. Is that 4 or 5? I've lost count. I think it's 4.
Wow. Honestly, Chelsea have just been brilliant going forward, and yeah, I think he just leans offside, doesn't he, as the ball goes through. But it's brilliant from Neto because he waits for the defenders to come towards him. As soon as they come towards him, slips in Bruno Fernandes. Very unselfishly plays it to Delap, but yeah, I think again he is just offside. How many goals has that been?
That is 4 disallowed for Chelsea, and I think they've all been pretty much right. Although this is waiting for the check again.
It's tight, but
the goal itself, the first goal,
yeah,
was one of the tightest we've seen.
Yeah.
I think Enzo Fernandez, I think you're right. I think he might have just lent himself offside.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Liam Delap. This could be his first Stamford Bridge goal for Chelsea if Enzo Fernandez is onside from that Pedro Neto pass. It is mightily tight. And we watch and we wait. The longer it takes, the more you get the feeling it will be given. It won't be given, or will it? It will be given! It will be given!
3.
Chelsea have got a third!
3 goals. 3 goals.
Liam Delap has got his first goal for Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. It's tempting to say, to round off a superb night, there might still be more to come.
It's brilliant from Fernandez, though, isn't it? He plays the ball through to Delap. He could have had a shot himself, knows he's in a better position, knows he needs a goal, and it's a calm finish into the corner.
Joan Garcia got a hand to it. It was a hand in vain. Everything Enzo Maresca has tried tonight has come off for Chelsea. From his starting lineup, his instructions to his players, the formation he picked, to the substitutions he's made, it's 10 out of 10 for the Chelsea boss. It's been a 10 out of 10 display from the Chelsea players.
And they've been brilliant in everything that they've done. Yeah, you can see there, can't you? Is it Balde, isn't it? Is his leg there? I just wondered if Fernandez had maybe just lent offside, but held his run perfectly. I think so many individual players for Chelsea you could pick out, but it's just collectively.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
This could be Chelsea's biggest ever winning margin against Barcelona. Enzo Fernandez, stopped by Lamine Yamal. Chelsea change in the aftermath of the goal. Pedro Neto went off for Jamie Gibbs to come on and replace him. And there's Chalabar, who is prone to celebrating a successful tackle. And why shouldn't he? For him, that's as good as a goal.
I don't mind that at all. Shows that real passion, that love of defending.
That's very generous of the strikers, sir. Defenders can play as well.
Of course they can.
Navarre kicks it away from Rashford. Chelsea supporters came tonight with high hopes. Any win would do. Don't think any of them really dared to dream of this sort of win. For the Barcelona supporters who made the trip, well, it's on to the next one. Next one is Alaves at home. Second game back at the renovated Camp Nou. We were back there for the first time in over 2 years on Saturday. Kind of 45,000 or so. Full capacity when the job's finally completed will be 105,000. What a cathedral.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Will they be in the knockout stage of the Champions League? I still feel pretty sure they will be, but this has been a chastening experience for them tonight. Might get worse yet. The lap's on the charge. Gets to it before Eric Garcia. Beautifully collected. Enzo Fernandez. Well, he deserves one.
He absolutely does, but such good vision there from Delat. You can see as he's running onto that left-hand channel, he gets his head up and spots the run. So lucky not to get another.
It's going to be a free kick. Correa is possibly sailing close to a booking.
I think Yamal was not.
Delat scored one, very nearly made one.
Yeah, he did. Look at this little outside of the boot.
If he was on.
Yeah, whether he's timed his run, I don't know. But you can see he just spots the run, doesn't he? Straight away. And then, yeah, Fernandez doesn't half deserve a goal. Just doesn't quite catch hold of that one.
Chelsea 3, Barcelona 0, and they'll be without their captain Ronald Araujo for their next Champions League assignment at home to Eintracht Frankfurt. Dismissed in the 44th minute tonight. Good disappointment on the face of Lamine Yamal. He's going off, so is Alejandro Balde. Gerard Martin and Dani Olmo will come on. It's been the story of another 18-year-old this evening, not Lamine Yamal. He can't be the story every time.
He'll learn as well, won't he? You can see he's disappointed with himself. He's playing against a very good player, Cucurella.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
He's just not been as influential as what he would have wanted to have been.
We'll be back. Nancy Flick will be back. Barca will be back. That's the now done for the evening. Maybe not. And Olmo involved straight away. Oh, good try, good save. Rashford. Caicedo's there again to mop up. Who fouled who there? It's gone against Delat. Barcelona free kick. Eric Garcia hurt. Oh, worried if it's anywhere near that already broken nose. The left cheek that took it that time.
Yeah, it was. Delat's looking, but he's obviously looking where Garcia is to try and hold the ball up. There's no swing of the elbow or anything like that.
2 Chelsea changes then. Two more youngsters coming on, Tyreek George and Josh Acheampong. Two more teens enter the action. 19 years old both. Reece James going off with a smile on his face. Captain's performance.
Been outstanding. Really led his team well.
And I like that. Passing the armband on to another who's put in a captain's performance.
There's so many though, Guy.
And wait for this reception. Estevao is going off. There'll be a few more of those sold this evening and for the next few months.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
The brightest moment of what is shaping up to be a magnificent night for Chelsea. "17 games in to his Chelsea career, 5 goals in. He's made himself very, very popular.
I think that's another positive for Maresca, that he can rest his players for the weekend.
And what a weekend Chelsea have. It's first against second in the English Premier League on Sunday. On this pitch, it'll be Chelsea against Arsenal. Has gone out. Chelsea throw in.
Just been out of sorts, Barcelona, haven't they? I know they've gone down to 10 men, but in the Barcelona that I've certainly watched in previous games,
Left on the floor. Flick as a coach won his previous 2 games against Chelsea. That was as Bayern Munich to Moss in the last 16 in 2021. 3-0 here. Reverse for him tonight. Talking about making the top 8. We mentioned it first half. I think we probably did. PSG didn't make the top 8. They only just scrambled through to the knockout playoffs last year. And look what they did after that.
yeah,
SWB audio capture, not registered.
and we know what they are capable of, and you can talk about the small margins. Torres scores that goal at 0-0. Is it a different game? You don't get a player sent off.
Marcy. Fernandez is onto the ball. Caicedo. Gittins. Fernandez just beaten to it. I think he was waiting for Rafinha to touch it first. So Maresca says he got the bug for coaching when as a player. He watched Pep Guardiola's Barcelona teams. He later went on to work under Guardiola on Manchester City's coaching staff. Sometimes his decisions during games and before games have been questioned by 1 or 2 Chelsea diehards, but I don't think anybody will have anything remotely negative to say tonight. He has got it absolutely right. And will probably, as most top bosses do, give all of the praise for that to his players. He's going to beat Rafinha. Chelsea's throwing.
They've obviously got to go onto the pitch and execute that game plan, and they've done it to perfection. But like you say, he's got it spot on. Barcelona just haven't had any answers to cope with the intensity, the energy, but the quality as well that they played with.
There's been a few eyebrows raised over the last 2 or 3 years at Chelsea's transfer strategy, which has sometimes appeared a bit scattergun. So many in the door, so many out of the door, so many out on loan. How on earth do you get a team out of a squad that big? How can you rotate to that extent? Well, In his second season as a rescuer,
SWB audio
showing
capture,
that, yeah, he's
not
found a way,
registered.
keeping everybody happy, giving everybody minutes, and getting winning performances.
I think as well the age, everyone's saying, well, they need more experience within the squad, and that might be so, but you can see that leaders are certainly forming, aren't they, within this young group, and it's a year longer together that they've had, and they just seem to be getting better.
One thing we haven't mentioned this evening, but was brought up by Hansi Flick yesterday. We must not overlook the fact that Chelsea right now are the world champions. However much importance people do or don't put on that summer competition, Chelsea won it, others didn't. All the way that gold crest on their shirts. Cucurella. Gittins loses the ball. Christensen. Whilst he's told to go back to Garcia, so he does. See, it's going to be a free kick. I feel as though he's got more than a cold this evening. Push on the back of Liam Delap from Eric Garcia. Both players came through the Manchester City system.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
As a substitute, as though he belonged all along. Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Dani Olmo. 89th minute soon. Now this isn't a part of your job description this evening, but I'm going to ask you anyway. If you had to pick a man of the match for Chelsea, who would you go with tonight? It has to be a Chelsea player, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has to be. Do you know, it'd be so hard to pick one. You could say Fernandez, you could say Neto, Esteban, Caicedo, James. And I think that's the thing, that it's a collective, isn't it? There's been some real standout performances, but it has certainly been a collective. The amount of miles that Caicedo's put in, and it's like the midfield give the structure and the foundation to then allow those forward players to get forward and express themselves, and they've been brilliant. So I've not really answered, have I?
No, you have though. The team gets the honours. Sometimes I think with some teams, there is a player who, from a standing start, before the action begins, you think if all things are equal, they will be the best player on the pitch.
Yeah.
Caicedo pretty much ticks those boxes for Chelsea right now.
I think I missed Cucurella out as well. Someone else you could have put in there.
Oh, yeah.
Kept your mouth quiet, hasn't he? Which is a tough task.
It's Koundé. Barcelona working it, trying to keep up their scoring run in the Champions League, and I think it's going to end at 24 consecutive scoring games. So often we cover them in this competition, and all of the talk during a game
SWB audio capture,
tonight,
not
no apologies.
registered.
Being about Chelsea, it has to be. Rashford. Dani Olmo. Christensen's having a go. That does it for Chelsea. 2 goals in 161 games. Would have been a twist at the end. Here's Enzo Fernandez. Now Jamie Gittins. Fernandez. Nearly played a minute of the 3 that were indicated to be added on. Chelsea moving on to 10 points after 5 match weeks of the 25-26 Champions League season. And they're looking good for a top 8 finish and an automatic place in the last 16. Games to come at Atalanta, at home to Paphos, and then away to Napoli. It'll be a case of friends reunited. Gittins. And all along the way, they'll be able to rotate players, keep things fresh, and trying to keep a Premier League push going as well. Fernandez.
Chalaba.
Andre Santos. Relays are out for the English team.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
It's over. It's over. Chelsea 3, Barcelona 0. Yes, please don't forget to subscribe, like. Tomorrow we have Arsenal versus Bayern Munich, and of course we'll be here. Hey, don't forget to tune in, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. Hey, that would be very, very good. Let's look at the stats. You can see end of the match. Goals 3-0. Possession, overall position. You can see even Chelsea outplayed. I think this was just brought about by the red card. 55.4%, 44.6%. Shots on target 15 Chelsea, 5 Barcelona. I think you can see Barcelona was not attacking at all. Hey, you see Lewandowski was substituted, Yamal substituted, so basically Chelsea was too good in their defense. Shots on target 6, you can see 6. So Chelsea attacked even more. Then Barcelona 2. Corners 1, corners 4 Chelsea. Barcelona had no corner. Imagine Barcelona had no corner. Barcelona had no corner. Let's look at some other results. Look at some other results. Yes.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
I think you can see Slavia Prague Athletic Club 0-0. Hey, then we have Marseille versus Newcastle. Marseille finally. Hey, I had a great comeback 2-1. It is in 94th minute, but automatically 2-1. Then Borussia Dortmund, Villarreal, you can see 3-0. Hey, they are in the 90th minute. Then we have Bodo, Juventus finally. Hey, you can see 3-2. Chelsea 3-0. Then Manchester City was it was disciplined. Man City 0, Leverkusen 2, Napoli finally 2. Then Quarabag FK 0. Then we have Ajax 0 and Benfica 2. Aish. Galatasaray 0, Union Saint Gilloise. Hey, that is 1-0. Table so far. What is the star? The table so far. The first place we have Bayern Munich 12, Arsenal 12, Inter Milan, Chelsea. You can see Chelsea is now in the top 8. 8 is number 4, even Borussia Dortmund number 5. Hey, so let's see the top 8. Borussia, Man City still is, yeah, it lost today, but it has 10. It is in the 6th.
SWB audio
PSG
capture
9.
not registered.
Yes, PSG 9. Then also Newcastle United. Newcastle United 9 points. It is in the 8th place. So you can see here we have Real Madrid. It is still there, but it has played only 4 and others. Hey, so that this is how the table is looking like. So among these teams, let's see, Liverpool 10th, Galatasaray 11th. So remember it lost today. Tottenham Hotspur still 12. Bayern Leverkusen, you can see the disciplined Man City is in the 13th. CP Barcelona it is in the 15th. Barcelona 15th. FK 16th. Atalanta, Napoli, Marseille, Atletico, Juventus 21. Yes, 21st. Union. You see this team here. Union. Giroldis is in the 22nd. They defeated Galatasaray. PSV Eindhoven. Then finally we have AS Monaco. Hey, do you have any surprising team which is not in the top 24? I don't think. Hey, others are in top 24. So basically that is it. The table you can see. Bayern Munich, Arsenal. These two are playing tomorrow. So the one that will win to be the one that will top up the table. Hey, then that is it. So tomorrow what do we have?
SWB audio
Okay,
capture
today
not registered.
Arsenal Bayern, Atletico Inter. Those are the best games that we're going to have tomorrow. Don't forget to tune in because we are going to have a watch along together tomorrow. Also, you can see PSG versus Tottenham Hotspurs. So have some good games tomorrow. Borussia 3, Villarreal 0. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. See you tomorrow in the next video. Peace.